Hi friends! A lot of you have asked me about groceries in Iran and how much they cost. I just came back from a grocery shopping trip and I'm going to go through what I've bought with you and talk about the costs and talk a little bit about the economic context. So this is my shopping. I went to a place that's kind of, they're the cheapest places to go to in Tehran because they are semi-government subsidized. Think of it like going to Costco, which is, Costco is not government subsidized, but because you buy in bulk, it's cheaper. Prices that you see here are kind of like the cheapest prices you can find in Tehran, although it does differ from one neighborhood to another, and I'm in a more expensive neighborhood, so there are places that you can find cheaper stuff. So let's go through what I have. So I have the eggs. There are 30 eggs here. This is cheese, Iranian cheese, and pickles. I love pickles. And milk that lasts a bit longer, so it's a little more expensive than the regular kind. And then over here I have some mushroom and potatoes. So I looked at what I spent this morning, and it's a total of 1 million toman something. So that comes to $7, 7 American dollars. The eggs and the mushrooms together came to $3.25, something like that. These three together, less than $3, maybe $2.85. And then the potatoes are just under $1. You might think that this is cheap compared to what you spend on your groceries, but keep in mind that minimum wage in Iran can be as low as $100 a month. Imagine that if you're getting paid only $100 a month and you have to pay $7 on just maybe half of your groceries for a week, that's expensive. Iran has been experiencing a severe economic crisis at least since Trump tore up the Iran deal back in 2018 and reimposed the sanctions. Our currency has been devaluing at a very fast pace. So what was $7 a year ago is very different from what is $7 today. That's why when I convert it to the dollar, it doesn't reflect the economic squeeze that a majority of people, including myself, are experiencing. So in order to give you a better idea of how much this grocery shopping costs for locals, I'm going to compare it to the price of a full tank of gas. You might have seen my video from the gas station the other day where I paid 100 tomans for a full tank of gas. Now what I've paid here is 10 times that. So keep that in mind. This is definitely not cheap. But I want to tell you one important thing. Last year, after the end of the 12-day war, or the temporary end of the 12-day war, the cost of living started to skyrocket, especially after September. And then it resulted in the January protests, which you all are aware of. There is a real fear that if we get stuck in another round of frozen conflict, we are going to experience the same thing as we did after the 12-day war, which is that the cost of living is going to go through the roof again. And this is going to mean millions of people going literally hungry. This is happening right now in Iran. If you see Iranians concerned about the endless extension of a temporary ceasefire, it's because we're very concerned about the economic war, the invisible economic war that's going to be inflicted on us during the ceasefire. And it's going to be invisible from the eyes of the world. I'm going to make sure to do another video for you in a few weeks and show you how the cost of the items that I bought today are changing just within a few weeks. So please stay tuned.